we're going to bring, surprise, yet another lawyer up. I mean, lawyers are our friends right now, right? We need them to get these guys out of D.C. jail. Another good lawyer. We just met today, but his name is Joe McBride. And he is a partner with Steve Metcalf, and he's going to speak on the subject matter. So everybody put your hands together for Joe McBride.
Thank you, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here and an honor to speak with you today. My name is Joseph McBride. I represent January 6th defendant Richard Barnett, otherwise known as the man who had to speak up on Speaker Pelosi's desk on January the 6th. I was able to secure Richard's release because, thank you very much, we applied the law to the fact, and the law on pretrial detention was clear and is clear. Richard was not a flight risk. Richard is not a danger to his community. Richard had no criminal record, no criminal contacts of any kind. Despite that, because he was pushed into the Capitol, and yes, he ended up in Speaker Pelosi's office with his feet on the desk, they held him for 108 days. Over 50 of those days were in solitary confinement. He was beaten, he was pushed, he was smacked, he was starved, he was treated less than human. And that is the trap. That is the trap that they have set before us, to set one side against another, father against son, sister against sister, mother against daughter. We cannot let that happen. Bless those who persecute you. Forgive those who offend you. Turn the other cheek. These are hard words to live by now, but we must live by them nonetheless. Otherwise, we find ourselves like Nancy Pelosi and Joe Biden, hell-bent on revenge, hell-bent on persecution, hell-bent on destroying our civil and human rights. We cannot let that happen.
Never give up! Never give up!
Right now, within 5 miles of the White House, and what we are calling D.C. Guantanamo Bay, American citizens, pretrial detainees, are being abused. Their civil rights, their civil liberties, their human rights, and their constitutional rights have been thrown out the door. Solitary confinement is torture. Make no mistake about it. I made my bones in these organizations over here. The League of Aid Society, I was there for 5 years, came up as a public defender, fought in this court right here for Black and Latino men for 5 years of my career. The League of Aid Society has long since been on the record saying that solitary confinement is torture, yet they are silent.
Human rights violation!
The ACLU, Amnesty International, the United Nations, and every other public defender organization in this country and in this world have long since been on the record that solitary confinement is torture. Yet they are silent. They are silent.
Why aren't they standing up for American citizens now?
My question to you, liberal America, my question to you, Democrats and Republicans who have been silent, is how can you stand by and accept this?
That's right.
You do not have to love my client. You do not have to love me or the other lawyers who are standing up for these people. You do not have to approve any reason for going to the Capitol that day. But you cannot stand back and be silent while these people are being abused. You must stand up. You must stand up now. Because if you don't, you're going to come out on the wrong side of the history on this. You will not be able to say years from now, when movies are happening and books are written and publications are made about the atrocities that are taking place, that you got it right when you are dead wrong for being silent. Your silence equates to tacit approval. Stand up now and do the right thing. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.